thing is, memory loss is only part of what happens to people with dementia. And obviously in the early stages, memory loss causes a lot of frustration for the person and for family, because often people can't understand what's going on. And it's quite hurtful for families if somebody can't actually remember your name, and that happens depending on the kind of dementia, of course. Memory loss can be less important in certain types of dementia in the early stages, but where it's one of the things people tend to notice first, and it just, if you think about it, you know, our memory is what we are in a lot of ways. We hold, whether they're short-term or longer-term memories, you know, they're the sort of structure for our day. You know, whether we all forget things sometimes, but you know, if you regularly, you can't remember that you had an appointment with a doctor, or you can't find where you put your keys, or you can't remember the structure of things you were doing, I think any interaction is going to be helpful. And I think that there's good evidence to say that any sort of interaction, what you're trying is to get people, you might help them with remembering with building strategies for finding. I think I'm not sure how well it works as the disease develops, and actually you know, and actually saying you're going to be if you put your keys here, you're going to be able to find them. It might work for a while. So I think, but to provide stimulation through using the memory they have, and that may be medium long-term memory, so there may be ways, and it does work. It works both in people's homes, I think, and in groups as well. But I think positive interactions are going to be helpful, because I think positive interactions of any kind are going to be helpful. And certainly working with the memory they have.
So do you think it's a good idea to include all senses somehow?
It's good, yes, it is. I mean, some people, I think now reminiscence work is something that's been done a lot with people with dementia in various ways, not always very well, but I've done a lot in the past, and I think what sets people's memory going is different things for different people. It may be the smell. It may be a smell. Maybe the smell of cut grass is one thing. Where I remember one man used to remind him of his cricket he played in his youth. Or so smells, sounds, music are often a trigger to help tap into people. So yes, I think to go for all senses. I think it's really building. I think you mentioned it's building up, so you know enough about that individual, both from them and from their family, perhaps, and maybe from other people who are involved. So you know quite a bit about the person, because it means you know where to go to start.